August visitor when visit big masquerade in the month of August. We go plaster am for top of our screen now. Make una see the August visitor who they talk about and the big visitor when we say in go visit for inside Okemonson for Abeokuta for Ogun State. Mona plaster am for the screen. Maybe we see am. Maybe they see the visitor who they talk about. Plaster am for the screen. Quick. Una go see say two people wear white. The person when wear white up and down. Now former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. The one when he dey hold now, when he dey shaking hand, when if you see the logo when they in cap, he dey familiar. Now the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Now when he go visit him, he can't carry him, enter inside the house. From here now, they can't enter inside inner chamber where they go discuss. Inside that inner chamber, people will enter, talk, say, the thing we go talk here, now only our ear, now go hear them. Our mouth no go talk them when we go outside. And after that visitation, they can't come out. The Asiwaju Bola Tinubu can continue with him waka. Chief Olusegun Obasanjo also continue with him waka. You know journalist people now, they say, please, what went down? They say, don't worry, it went well. But the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, when he come, they talk to news story people. The talk, when he talk, be like, say, with what they talk inside that meeting, where all of them be agree, say they no go talk, oh, say, now if he say, Asiwaju, he don't show up for him. But Chief Olusegun Obasanjo to come reply. That talk when he talk to self, he gets some kind of strong things inside when we say talk. Now the reason why we give this background is so that we go understand this story before we come carry and go give Uncle JD. Now, make we go back years ago when the All Progressives Congress they campaign for who go be president. They push that person. He get one talk when we say Asiwaju Bola Tinubu talk for the presidential campaign rally. After he talk that talk, we will come back to what Uncle Jenny don't talk about here. Say, no need to fight anybody for politics, na arrangements. Make una watch the video and hear by una self waiting Asiwaju Bola Tinubu talk for that campaign rally.
Option.
Obasanjo is the greatest election rigger in this country. Let him. He's an expired meat. Put him on the shop or dump him in the dustbin. Forget Obasanjo. God bless you.
Una hear wetin he talk. I no go repeat am again. And now I say make una pay attention. But the person when they refer to, now the person when go visit that last week. Now Uncle Jerry always they talk about every time when he get the chance say, no need to fight anybody. Oh. Politicians them go do. You know say we always they carry Wike and Atiku Kwore come here. Uncle Jerry go tell us say second base. Say when election time reach, you go they see all these kind things. Uncle Jerry, you are a prophet. If to say in our Old Testament we did, your name for be Jeremiah.
Jerry, that is the man of wisdom.
Because you are seeing far.
Foresight,
in fact, as you say that is Uncle JD, you go be general overseer. You need to open church. Because all these things you talk up, we don't see them for here.
Make you open the church, now we go be church.
No, you only that.
It can't be lost in church. Make you the hold the money.
No,
I beg you, let's go.
No, which hand you want use home money? Why they do like this?
What do you mean which hand I want to take? Not the same hand, right?
Count 1 million with that hand, let me see.
I think count that this is 10, this is 20, this is 30, 40, 50. If I can't go enter 1 million, what are we not saying?
You don't be like table tennis bat. I know they even they see him. Uncle Jerry will come back. We talk something when they important.
Okay.
When you see video of that visit, what do you think?
No, when I see that visit, one thing we say, whatever, most people know what I think of Asiwaju aspiration.
Okay.
You know, I believe personally, say if or not, but that's another matter. But I respect them. And it's difficult for people to believe, but it's clear for my head. I don't believe, say, it's supposed to go for various reasons. But I respect them. I respect in determination. I wish that people would be as determined as he is for good. I wish we go get people will go get that burning fire for good.
For good.
For good. The man is determined to be president. And therefore, he is ready to do what it takes. Okay? And that is what you see in that
video footage.
Obasanjo should be the last person
he
would want to visit. But because of his determination, and that's why he's a very strong politician. You don't say he's not supposed to win the primaries up from all projections, but you must respect his doggedness. Whether that doggedness will now lead to something good for the country is a different thing entirely. That is one. That is as far as that goes. So I like him as if they do whatever they within empower. Within empower to do that. But the aftermath, Honorable Baja don't dabaru everything.
With that talk where you talk.
You went into a meeting. You then decide at the meeting, say, make nobody talk anything we then talk. You can't go talk, say, Obasanjo endorse Una. And then after that one can't happen, when you talk to Obasanjo endorse Una finish, Obasanjo now issued a denial.
Statement.
And Obasanjo said something very, very profound or important. Make I use a smaller word. He talks, say, Asiwaju needs to monitor the people around him. Say the people around him now go lead them into trouble. And I am one of those who believe so. Because the people around him foretell him from the very instant, say, Oga, this load where you won't carry, I notice say
heavy.
heavy. And at the time people say, at the end of this exercise, I will be the only friend of Asiwaju standing because me, I don't talk him before. And he hates Asiwaju, he don't like him. This weight is too much for this man to carry. Given all the circumstances where you don't see. Obasanjo come dey warn am. And I have a feeling say now maybe now Obasanjo tell am inside the pay, Bola, this thing is too much for you. A lot of his supporters are his enemies. They will say one thing in public, they will come and, say now they will come and tell us something about, well, I have to, some of them, now the money where they go get, this is where they get. Very few of them. A true friend at a time like this should look you in the eye and tell you the truth. And a true friend will tell you, sorry, in this one, I am not with you.
But Uncle Jedi no vex so.
Wait now.
Okay.
The APC needs to be careful about incredibility.
The credibility of Asiwaju.
Of the party.
Okay,
of the party itself. Look at all the issues where they bring credibility problem. The first one, he go school, he not go school, he do this, he not do this. The second one, when they do Muslim ticket, bishop, the other day they see for Facebook, they talk, say, one of the bishops will come the declaration, they say, a plumber, he go buy plumbing materials. He go buy plumbing materials for markets, then hook them. By the way, they're not supposed to hook them, they're supposed to leave them. If it be plumber, make it be bishop. Now this one, if at that level, at the level of a party leader, they allowed only 3 people, and they agreed that this is what we do here, we not go tell anybody. It puts me to shame. Say at that level now, one of the people we did there, and they go talk for outside. APC needs to build up credibility. Everybody, they look them as a party like say, then they won't do wuru over people's eyes. And I don't tell for this studio I talked about 6 weeks ago, Nigeria don't change. Everybody, eye don't open. You cannot skim out anything.
At all.
Which leads you to what you wanted to ask.
Yes, Uncle Jedi, I go ask you, but we need to go break. When we go this break, come back.
Talk
No, no vex, no vex. You know, say this break, stand down there already. When we go this break, come back, we will continue our discussion.
Continue that one,
the major story today get to do with that visit when the presidential candidate of the APC go visit former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. We also get information from the NBA annual conference, joint body of lawyers. They say they invite the frontline candidates, presidential candidates, and all of them show face, except Asiwaju Bola Tinubu when send the vice presidential candidate of the APC, Oga Kasim Shettima. When we go this break, come back, we'll go check them. Because some people don't talk, say, if you not go where they invite you, where other people come, we go see you for debate. Now, with this, some people, they talk, not be me talk, but when we go this break, come back, we'll continue the discussion based on Assyria Heart. No go anywhere, we see they come back. The major story get to do with the visit when Asiwaju Bola Tinubu go visit Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. More plaster up on the screen again. When they carry waka, enter inside closed door meeting, discuss. After their discussion, they say they no go tell anybody what happen. But Honorable Femi Gbaja, una go see am na wear milk carton, abi brown. Yes, carton color.
Join.
Yes, carton color. Now coffee brown. Yes, coffee brown. Light coffee brown. Yes. Now he talk that talk finish. When we say Chief Olusegun Obasanjo come back talk say he got the kind way when this thing they go, people call they look say, hey. If you like say they tell each other the truth inside that arrangement. We'll come back to Uncle Jedi. Uncle Jerry, not verse I cut am that time when we go break. But me I ask you, you talk say the people when they surround the presidential candidate of the APC, e be like say na then they push am go where you no. But make I ask, this na person wey be say if you check in political history, anything when he put in mind say he won't do, I mean, not the hide mouth. In fact, for the All Progressives Congress, now he be the first person when declare say he won't become president. Now he be the first person when open the doors of those when go to visit President Muhammadu Buhari, and he talk and say this na something where we say he won't do. Uncle Jedi, we know say sometimes some people go encourage you to do things and then go they push you. But person will be say from the beginning, he don't declare say now waiting he wants be this, and he don't begin they making plans. The time when like you talk, when they talk say consensus, no consensus. The thing when they talk and the supporters they talk and say Ejeka pade ni primary, pade the primary, Eagle Square, and when he go Eagle Square, the other contestants, including the Vice President of Nigeria, won Lule, as he emerged as the presidential candidate of the APC. Uncle JD, I know say you don't give the man credit, but make I ask again. You don't think say Asiwaju Bola Tinubu they see wetin many of us know they see, and now the driver for this ambition.
That is why he needs people to tell him the truth, because the mark of every man, as I dey here now, he go get some things where I fit they do, and no go think say I fit or whatever. Then na people like you, people where they close to you, go they tell you say, "Omo, no do this." And when you not here and they are convinced, they will tell you, "I'm not with you on this." The Obasanjo, he gets what he see before he talk. That's the way he talk. They say most of his
then they tell him the truth.
They know they tell him the truth. He's a full-grown adult. If he take decision, but me personally, I've said it one more time. He should not have ventured into this, whether he feels he is qualified or not. The timing is wrong. The circumstances are not right. They are bringing this man to ridicule. If you go to the social media and you see what they say about somebody who has achieved a lot, for these same people, these people are doing these things more for their own selfish reasons than for him. If it be them Papanko, what are we talking about? It is why are we so hypocritical about these things? It is very clear that this man, to put it politely, is having difficulty meeting the demands of this aspiration. It is very, very clear. Unless somebody won't be, forget all those small people where they talk for Facebook, all these young people who want to eat from him.
Uncle Jedi, no vessel. But that your Israel, the APC youth leader, say no, they sleep until 4 o'clock.
Who be that?
That your Israel, the APC youth leader, he said, Asiwaju, no, they sleep
I
until
beg,
4
leave
o'clock.
that one, no, Jare. It is, don't, if we not go talk to ourselves for this country, make we leave them. Then we go see what thing go happen. It is clear that the man has difficulties. And I'm being polite. I'm being polite. All his years that he has put into politics, they are chipping it. You know what Oyibo they call chip it away? Like say they take this thing, like capital away, they are chipping it away. But forget all the people when they get loudspeaker, they talk this and that. They know that the man has difficulty. From health challenge to name it, it is there for you to see.
But Uncle JD, quick one. Make we look at person will be saying they say he won't become something. Looking at him is an antecedent. Things we don't achieve over time. As
I am talking about present. You are talking about
I try bring them to a point. Over time, the health state where in that time, say he might not supposed to say no because instead go no say ara me ole gbekini. But say might not supposed to tell and say I no fit carry this thing.
A man sometimes is consumed by ambition. A man sometimes is consumed by desire. A man sometimes, and as you grow older, sometimes it gets worse. It becomes a bit of a psychological problem. It is the people who love you, the people around you, who will put you on the straight and narrow. Go and write it down. But the people who will do him in are those who surround him. By tomorrow now, they go don't start for social media. Into go the north. You know, go no say those ones are the ones digging his hole. Obasanjo don't tell them the truth.